Welcome to New Sky TV. It's blown away. Behind the explosive popularity of Secret Love Leads to Marriage, Shen Haonan's Yiying secret love code, whose heart does it touch? Have you ever experienced this, late at night, suddenly stumbling upon a drama, and then, as if struck by magic, forgetting even to breathe? Because the opening of Secret Love Leads to Marriage is a confession planned for 11 years, a confession that landed silently, yet precisely in the softest corner of your heart, didn't it? Shen Haonan's Yiying, with just one look, perfectly conveyed "I like you, but I'd rather die than say it." Did you notice how that suppressed deep affection was more heart-wrenching than any direct confession? Upon its release on March 26, 2026, the drama's pre-orders on Tencent Video soared to 43,000, becoming an instant sensation. The Weibo hashtag's readership was staggering. Aren't you curious about what made it so irresistible to everyone? Because Secret Love Leads to Marriage isn't just a simple sweet drama, it's a mirror, reflecting the secret, humble yet courageous self within each of us. Do you admit it? Those years, what we missed wasn't love, but courage. When the male lead, played by Shen Haonan, only dared to turn a chance encounter into a premeditated plan in his 11th year, didn't you clench your fists in front of the screen, secretly anxious for your own unspoken summer? Every time Yiying pretended to be calm as she turned away, her eyes secretly glancing at his shadow. This kind of hypocritical probing, wasn't it just like how you used to steal glances at that person in the corridor back then? Secret Love Leads to Marriage magnifies every pore of unrequited love for you, deliberately slowed pace, carefully calculated brushes, and those heartfelt words that become jokes once spoken. Can you honestly say these details didn't steal your heartbeat? Adapted from Kimou's popular novel A Perfect Match, the drama version is even more ruthless than the novel. It makes marriage first, love later not just a cliché, but a lifeline for two cowards. Don't you think this kind of setting is more captivating than love at first sight? Because in reality, who doesn't yearn to get closer while desperately retreating, ultimately turning all impulses into regrets? Aren't you like that too? Unrequited love is a war with yourself. Have you ever wondered why Unrequited Love Leads to Marriage resonates with so many people? Because it's not just telling a story, it's acting out the unspoken parts of your life, right? Those turbulent emotions hidden in your eyes, those cautious actions, are actually names we once wrote and crossed out in our diaries. Don't believe it? Shen Haonan's Yiying's perfect chemistry makes every frame feel like stolen time, sweet with a touch of bitterness, and bitterness tinged with a hint of resentment. Watching them finally get together, you can't help but ask yourself, why didn't my script have this ending? This drama takes mutual redemption to its extreme. It tells you that unrequited love isn't a one-person show, but rather two hearts that dare not approach each other, slowly melting away in tentative exploration. Didn't you breathe a sigh of relief for them, while simultaneously sighing for yourself? Because we live in an era of fast-paced love, yet we are utterly powerless against the clumsy acts of loving someone for 11 years. Haven't you secretly longed for that kind of clumsiness? When we watch Unrequited Love Leads to Marriage, what are we really watching? Did you cry while watching Unrequited Love Leads to Marriage? Not because it was so heartbreaking, but because it was so sweet that it reminded you of your own unfulfilled loves, leaving a sudden emptiness in your heart. Do you understand that feeling those deliberately orchestrated encounters are actually the courage gained from countless sleepless nights, and most of us, in the end, couldn't bear to use that courage, right? Yiying's portrayal of the female lead, despite being incredibly intelligent, feigns ignorance in love. This state of consciously wallowing in despair perfectly mirrors our own anxieties and insecurities in relationships, coupled with our tendency to say one thing but mean another. Shen Haonan's portrayal of the male lead's inner turmoil, "I love you, but I'm afraid you'll know," is so nuanced. Watching his struggle, doesn't it make you suddenly forgive your past self for being too afraid to confess? This drama made me realize that the essence of unrequited love isn't about being subservient, but rather, I'd rather give you the best of everything in the world, even if you don't know it's from me. This selfless yet selfish love, can you honestly say you've never been moved by it? Unrequited Love Leads to Marriage gives us a perfect fairy tale, but in reality, unrequited love often ends in silence. Have you ever regretted it actually? The true secret to this wildly popular drama isn't the good looks of Shen Haonan's Yiying, nor the thrill of marriage before love, but rather that it allows us to achieve collective redemption. Are you willing to reconcile with your former timid, cowardly, yet incredibly sincere self? It shows us that unrequited love can blossom, as long as you dare to plant the seed in the soil at the right time, instead of keeping it hidden in your heart forever. Are you ready to plant your seed? Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.